Welcome back, guys. Week 5 is here as New Mexico State is going to be playing in their first ever Sun Belt Conference game. They are taking on the Troy Trojans. The Aggies are coming off of a big blowout win against their big-time arch rival New Mexico in the Rio Grande rivalry. And a quick look at the Sun Belt standings is so far the only two teams to have played in conference are Arkansas State and Idaho, so basically everything is still up for grabs, and kickoff is coming up next. And Troy is going to be kicking the ball off as Week 5 is finally underway as Austin Shaw is back to receive the opening kickoff, and he's just going to wait for fair catching the back of the end zone. Coming out is the New Mexico State offense led by Nick Genty. Nick Genty started off very bad last week, had a hard time passing as the first pass of the game is going to be an overthrow to Christian Gibson in the flat. Genty had some problems last week with passes like that, overthrowing guys on some simple checkdowns, as he's already audible in the play on 2nd and 10 as he's going to fire, and he's got Drew Dan over the middle for a 15-yard pickup and a first down. Drew Dan had a pretty big game last week against New Mexico State. He's looking to improve upon that as 1st and 10. Nick Genty changes the play, snap to Genty, play action pass. He's got to get rid of it, and that's another poorly thrown ball as Bryce Roberts was open, and that's 2 already bad overthrows for Nick Genty. Now 2nd and 10, handoff to Jason Huntley, and that's going to be a pickup of 5 as another big key element to today's game is getting the run game going. Now 3rd and 5, Huntley in the backfield. Nick Genty fake snaps to try and get the defense jump offside as that's going to be blown up, a screen pass, and that looked like to be a face mask, but the Aggies will punt it away. Now 1st and 10 for this high-octane hurry-up offense of Troy is Henderson gets the ball for a 5-yard pickup. Now 2nd and 5, handoff to Henderson again as Matthew Young has the tackle. He's broken away. He's got some running room. He's down to the 20, 15, 10, down to the 5 before he's finally brought down a big 51-yard run, as Jamarius Henderson is making the defense pay already. Now 1st and goal, option play. Caleb Barker tosses it to Henderson, touchdown Troy, and the Aggies are going to go down in the hole 6-0 pending the extra point. Now 1st and 10, the second crack at it for the New Mexico State Aggies offense as Nick Genty is going to try to get something going here as they bring Isaiah Lottie in motion. It's going to be a jet sweep. He's got some blockers, and that looked promising, but it's only going to be a 4-yard pickup. But nice play design to try to stretch the defense out. Now 2nd and 6, they're going to go option. Genty's going to keep it, break out of 1 tackle, but he's finally brought down after a 1-yard pickup as that was a not so great read option as Jason Huntley should have got the ball on the play but didn't. Now 3rd and 6 coming up for the Aggies as they need a first down, as that's going to be another pretty badly thrown ball as Isaiah Lottie had to come back for it, a 4-yard pickup, and they'll force a punt. Now 1st and 10 as this Troy offense is led by quarterback Caleb Barker out of Priceville, Alabama, as that's going to be a dump down to Jamarius Henderson for 14 yards and a first down. Now here comes the up-tempo from the Troy Trojans. Barker looking to throw on the play. He's going to scramble out. That looked like Roy Lopez had him for a minute, but he's going to be able to break out of the tackle and pick up 8. Now 2nd and 2, defense has really got to bear down and get a stop here as Terrell Hanks is going to bring down Henderson, but not after a first down. The up-tempo offense is going to be a big factor for Troy today if they have any success, as that's going to be a screen pass out to the the wide receiver on the plays that goes nowhere. Now 2nd and 10, Caleb Barker looking to throw again. So he's got a wide-open man, and that's going to be a first down as DeAndre Douglas looks to be hurt on the play, but he got in between the linebacker, or got behind the cornerback, but in between the safety, and he was able to get a big first down on the play. Now 1st and 10, Barker looking to throw. He's got a man open, as that is Davis, and he's going to have a big first down as Sidney Davis, another key cog for this offense with 17 yards and a first down. Now 1st and goal, Caleb Barker's looking to keep it himself, and he's going to walk in untouched. Touchdown, Troy, and this is not looking good for the Aggies defense so far. The Troy Trojans defense has been stout so far already, and the Aggies are going to have to figure out something here in order to get them to loosen up, as Christian Gibson, the more power running back, the big grizzly pound it down your throat is in. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup. That may be another key to this game for the Aggies, is using Christian Gibson some more to loosen up the inside of the defense. That's 7 yards, and that's going to be a first down. Now 1st and 10, Jason Huntley back in the backfield. That's going to be a toss out to Isaiah Lottie for 5 yards, and he could have had more, but Nick Genty threw it way behind him as Isaiah Lottie had to make a miraculous catch just to get the 5 he did. Now 2nd and 5, Nick Genty scrambling out. He's got some running room. He could, and he's going to get brought down by a shoestring. So that's going to be a 3-yard loss and a sack for Marcus Webb, a big key linebacker from Decatur, Alabama, as on 3rd and 8, the blitz is going to get to Genty, but not before it falls incomplete, as luckily that wasn't a sack. So 2 straight possessions for the Aggies, 2 straight incomplete drives that led to no points. As 1st and 10, as Letton's going to get it for a first down, made a couple missed tackles, and it's going to be a 12-yard pickup. Now 1st and 10 after the Letton conversion, is that's going to be a toss out to Sidney Davis for 9 yards as he got hit hard on the play. 2nd and 1, I formation in the pistol, as Henderson's going to be brought down on a nice tackle by Terrell Hanks. 3rd and inches, the defense needs a stop, but they're not going to get it as Henderson goes up the middle, as that's another big gain, 19 yards. And this Troy team is slowly, more should I say quickly, starting to gash this defense for big plays, as finally Jasavia Reese gets into the backfield to bring down Caleb Barker and slow this offense down just a little bit. Now 2nd and 18 coming up for Caleb Barker and the Troy Trojans, as Letton gets behind everybody and makes somebody miss a tackle, and that's going to be a 36-yard pickup and a blown assignment by the linebackers there. Now 1st and goal, touchdown Troy, as Jamarius Henderson gets his 2nd on the day. Now Nick Genty changing the plays. The Aggies are going to try to get something going here on their 3rd possession, as that's going to be a quick screen out to Isaiah Lottie for 6 yards. The quick screens we haven't seen a whole lot of this year so far from New Mexico State, but they may want to start going to that to offset this pressure they're getting from the defense, as that's going to be a first down conversion, as the sophomore receiver Bryce Roberts picks up 5. Now 1st and goal, handoff to Huntley, trying to set up a sweep. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to be lucky if he gets anything, and he actually picked up 2. It's a nice job of Huntley getting to the outside on a busted play to pick up 2. Now 3rd and 8, Nick Genty looking to pass. He's got nobody open, and that's going to be an incomplete ball, as I have no idea where Genty was wanting to go. Now 1st and 10 for the Troy Trojans, as Caleb Barker is looking to pass. He's perfect on the day, as he's going to have DeAndre Douglas for a big conversion, as that's going to be a 23-yard hookup on 1st down, and they are past midfield again. Now Henderson motions out to the flat, as that's going to be a toss to Letton, and he's finally going to be brought down after a 3-yard pickup by a host of Aggies. Now 3rd and 6, Caleb Barker looking to pass, and he's got Douglas open across the middle, and that's going to be a 3rd down conversion again for the Trojans. Now 1st and 10, handoff to Henderson, and that goes nowhere. A 1-yard loss on the play. Good job by the Aggies defense. The Aggies are getting killed in just about every facet on defense so far, as this offense is working them, as Louis Famasino blows up Caleb Barker. A 9-yard pickup, now 3rd and 1. They're going to fake the handoff, and Derek Watson's going to get in there and bust that up, as it's going to be a 7-yard loss and bring up 4th down. Now the field goal unit is on for Troy, looking to make this a 24-0 lead, as the kick is up, and it's up off the right upright. That looked like that was going to hit the right upright dead on even. So a big break for the Aggies as Christian Gibson goes up the middle for 9 yards, close to a 1st down. Now 3rd and inches, Jason Huntley checked into the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Huntley, and this time he's going to have the 1st down, 4-yard pickup. The running back duo they've got going, the way they've been working it, has been really effective late in games, especially if they can get Jason Huntley some fresh legs going into the 4th quarter. That's going to be a 1-yard loss. It's another great tackle by Marcus Webb on the play. Now 2nd and 11, Huntley's got to get rid of it. He does this. Drew Dan's got it. He's got some running room. So that's a 1st down conversion, a 29-yard pickup out to about the 35, 34-yard line. Now 1st and goal, Huntley in the backfield still. Play action pass, Genty's got to scramble out. He's got a man open as it's Jonathan Boone. He's going to try to make the defender miss, but he can't. It's a 17-yard pickup, and the Aggies are inching closer to the goal line. As now 1st and 10, handoff to Huntley. He's got some running room, and the Aggies are inside the 10-yard line now after an 8-yard pickup. 3rd and 3, Aggies trying to get a touchdown or any points here. As Genty's going to be brought down for a sack, as he had nowhere to go with the ball. He maybe could have made something happen with his feet, but out comes Dylan Brown. The kick is up, and it's good, as that's going to be a 21-3 lead now. Back out comes the Troy offense. They're looking to add on some more points, as on 1st and 10, Caleb Barker's just going to throw it away out of bounds. Nice job by the Aggies defense and coverage. Now 2nd and 10, handoff to Henderson, and Louis Famasino with another nice stop. So he's made 2 really good plays so far today. Now 3rd and 8, defense trying to get a stop here. So that's going to be an overthrow by Caleb Barker, and the defense is going to get that much needed stopping at the offense the ball back. Now 1st and 10, Nick Genty in the offense is back out here, play action pass, looking to get something going, as that's going to be another sack, as the offensive line for the Aggies so far is crumbling under this pressure, as Marcus Webb gets his 2nd sack on the day. Now 2nd and 21, Genty just needs to make something positive happen here. So he's got some running room to the right. He's going to scramble out. He's to the 50, and he's got the first down. So he's going to step out of bounds after a 24-yard pickup. Now 1st and 10 after the big Genty run. Genty's got a pass. He gets Jason Huntley in the flat, and he's going to have close to a first down. They're going to give it to him 10 yards, and the Aggies offense is moving once again. Huntley's still in the backfield as they're going to hand it off to Jason Huntley up the middle. And he's going to have 8 yards, as they're starting to work a little bit more up-tempo and some different plays in, starting to finally get this defense spread out. Now 2nd and 2, Genty's going to throw. He's got Christian Gibson running down on a wheel route, as he's going to be brought down after 24 yards at about the 3-yard line. Now 1st and goal, Nick Genty and the Aggies are trying to get in the offense. They're going to try to set up a shovel pass that gets blown up. Genty could have tossed it back to Jason Huntley, but he got wrapped up way too quickly. Now 3rd and goal, handoff to Jason Huntley, and that's not going to do it. Gets him back to the 5-yard line, but out comes Dylan Brown in the field goal unit again with 3 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Kick is up, and it's good. It's going to be a 21-6 lead going into halftime. Aggies have a lot of work to do if they're going to get back in this. 3rd quarter is coming up next. Now start of the 3rd quarter, as out comes the Troy offense, as Matthew Young overran Caleb Barker, and Caleb Barker is going to have a 13-yard pickup, and not what you were hoping for on the first play of the game by your defense coming out of halftime. As on 1st and goal this time, they tried to set up this quick screen, and that is blown up, almost picked off and taken to the house. Now 2nd and 10, Caleb Barker looking to throw, and he's going to be brought down for a sack once again, as Jasavia Reese gets back there. Reese has been awfully quiet so far this year, but he's starting to pick it up in the perfect position. Now 3rd and 18, and that was somehow dropped. Shepard Creard got lucky on the play, as out comes the punt team, as Austin Shaw, the quick and fast punt return man, is going to get it. He's got some blockers. He's going to bounce it outside. He could make a couple of people miss. He's got some run room and some more blockers. He's at the 30. He could take this one to the house, and he's going to be brought down finally after a 55-yard pickup. Got taken down at about the 21-20-yard line, as the Aggies are already in scoring position. Now 1st and 10 after the big punt return, as that's going to be a handoff that loses 2 yards. It's not a great job by the Aggies offensive line. Now 2nd and 12, Nick Genty looking to pass. So he's going to hook it with Bryce Roberts out in the flat, as he's going to get close to a first down. Pickup of 10, it's going to make it 3rd and 2. Christian Gibson has checked into the backfield, look for a handoff up the middle, and he gets it. He runs through a defender, 9-yard pickup. The Aggies are inside the 5-yard line. Now 1st and goal, Nick Genty audibles the play, looking to get a different look, as he doesn't like the way the defense is set up. 10 seconds, check that, 11 seconds left on the play clock. He finally gets snap off, Genty scrambling out, and he's just going to throw that away. So he had nowhere to go. Probably should have spent a timeout there to get the right look. Now 3rd and goal, check that, 2nd and goal, Genty looking to pass, and he hooks up with Anthony Muse, but they're going to call it incomplete. That looked awfully close on the play, and they are going to take a look at it, as it looks like that left check that right foot gets down just in time.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
And it's a touchdown. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And the Aggies are an extra point away. And no, they're going to bring out the offense to get this to a 7-point game. Genty's going to keep it on the power. And it's now a 21-14 lead. How things have changed quickly. 7-point ball game. Defense needs a stop here. As Caleb Barker is going to throw again, as he has been almost perfect on the day throwing. Now 3rd and inches, handoff to Henderson, and that's going to get blown up in the backfield. It's a nice job by this defense to come up clutch and get the offense the ball back. Now 1st and 10, fake the handoff to Jason Huntley as Nick Genty is going to keep it for a 6-yard pickup, set him up with a 2nd and 4. Now 3rd and 4, Nick Genty looking to pass on the quick screen as Anthony Muse gets it. He makes a couple of people miss, so that's a 13-yard pickup on the quick bubble screen. Nice play design there by the offensive coordinator. Now 1st and 10, Jonathan Boone is motioning over to the left side of the field. Jason Huntley in the backfield as Nick Genty's in the shotgun. They're going to go read option. Nick Genty's got some running room. He could take this to the house. He's at the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. And a nice job for Nick Genty to option or check that motion. Jonathan Boone over to the left side of the field set that play up perfectly. Now a tie ball game with a little bit over 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. That's going to be a completion over the middle to Damian Willis. As Caleb Barker has been making everything happen just about for this offense today. It's on 1st and 10, handoff to Henderson that gets blown up by Louis Falmasino. The senior linebacker is looking to have a big impact on the defense this year. Is on 2nd and 6. That's going to be blown up as it's only a 1-yard rush by Henderson. Now 3rd and 5, up-tempo from the Troy Trojans, as that's going to be a pass caught by Damian Wilson over the middle for 8 yards and give them a 1st down on the 3rd down conversion. Now 1st and 10, Troy's been going up-tempo almost all game as Caleb Barker throws, and that looked to be close over there, but they're going to say Letton caught it, pickup of 4. Now 2nd and 6 coming up. It's going to be a handoff to Henderson, and Louis Falmasino brings him down again as that's only a 2-yard pickup. That's going to set up a 3rd and 4. Falmasino sitting at 11 tackles so far through today's game. Now 3rd and 4, pass out to Hallman the 2nd, and that's going to be a 1st down and then some, a 13-yard pickup as Troy is making almost everything happen they want to, as that is back-to-back 3rd down conversions for them. Now 1st and 10, Caleb Barker looking to throw, as that's going to be a completion to Hill over the middle for 6 yards, as Kavanaugh was there, as he is checked into the ball game, came in at halftime in replace of Shane Jackson, as Terrell Hanks steps up, and that's going to be an interception. What a play by the senior outside linebacker as the Aggies get the ball back with a chance to get ahead in this game. Now 1st and 10, quick running back screen, as that's a pickup of 6. Nice little play design there by the Aggies offense, something we haven't seen so far this year out of them. Now 3rd and 4, Bryce Roberts in motion. Genty looking to pass, is going to scramble out. He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be brought down, and they're going to call it a fumble, and Troy's got it inside the 20-yard line, but they're going to be checking that, and I do believe he was down. This is probably, and should be, overturned. And it was. Troy had to, or New Mexico State still had to punt. Now 1st and 10. DeAndre Douglas on the screen passes. Nobody can bring him down as 2 Aggies were there, and he busted through both tackles for a 16-yard pickup. Now 1st and 10. Caleb Barker motioning Henderson out of the backfield as Barker's looking to throw, and he's got a man open over on the left side of the field for 5 yards. Now 3rd and 5 coming up from the Troy offense. Screen pass setup. Ferguson is going to blow him up. I butchered his name earlier. I called him Kavanaugh. It's actually Ferguson, Javon Ferguson. Now a very long field goal attempt for the Troy kicking team, as that one's up, and wow, it's good. Right down the middle, making a 24-21 lead for the Troy Trojans. Now 1st and 10 with under a minute left in the 3rd quarter. Nick Genty's going to be brought down for a sack on the play, as the offensive line has been pretty atrocious so far, especially when they have brought the house. Now 2nd 21, as Genty's changed the play twice now, so he finally gets snap off. He's looking to pass, and he's going to be brought down for back-to-back sacks. Is what a mistake by the offensive line. Now 3rd and 28 is Genty's going to be hit. He's thrown as a wasted possession there, as the Aggies defense needs a stop so they can get the ball back and get this tied up. Now 1st and 10, toss out to Henderson coming out of the backfield as he cut across the middle of the field. So that's going to be 14 yards for a first down. Now 1st and 10, and the Aggies desperately need to get a stop here, as there's only a little over 8 minutes left, as Louis Falmasino blew up Henderson that time. He has been all over the field making some really hard hits on some Troy players. Now 3rd and 11, screen pass set up, and that is going nowhere, as Shamad Lomax was there to break that up, as it'll force another long field goal. The kick is up, and it's wide right. What a very up and down day for the kicker. 2 misses. One of them was really wide. The other one hit off the upright, and he had to make it a 3-point game. Now 1st and 10. So they had a little bit of a double option set up, but Nick Genty keeps it for 10 yards. It's going to set him up close to a first down. Now 2nd inches, Genty changes the play. Huntley in the backfield, they're going to hand it off to Jason Huntley, and this time he's going to get the first down. Picks up a yard, but enough to get him the first down. Now 1st and 10, a little over 7 minutes left, as the Aggies need a field goal to tie this up, as it's going to be a toss across the middle of the field to Jonathan Boone for 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. Handoff to Christian Gibson up the middle, and that's going to be a 5-yard pickup and enough for Aggies first down. Now 1st and 10, Jason Huntley is checked back in the ball game. Genty looking to pass, and he's going to throw deep for Drew Dan, but just barely missed him, just out of the reach of Drew Dan. Now set up a 3rd and 10, needing to get something here just to keep him in field goal range. Genty's going to scramble. He's got nowhere to go, so he's going to try to get something, and he loses 5 yards. It pushes them out of field goal range, and it gives the ball back to Troy on the punt. Now 1st and 10, defense is going to have to get them another stop, as stops have been hard to come by for this defense today. So that's a 3-yard reception for DeAndre Douglas. Now 2nd and 7 is Caleb Barker's going to stumble over a defender. He picks up 4, but it's not going to be enough for the first down. Now 3rd and 3, Caleb Barker's going to run it again, but he gets blown up this time, as that's only a 1-yard pickup, and it'll force another punt. Now first down for the Aggies offense. That's a screen pass that gets blown up, but somehow Jason Huntley picks up a yard and manages to somehow even stay close to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9, Genty looking to pass, and that's going to be a conversion, 15 yards, and it's going to give the Aggies a fresh set of downs. Now 2nd and 10, handoff to Gibson on the play, as he's going to go scampering up the middle. Charges his feet through one tackle, as he's going to have a first down on a 9-yard pickup. Now 1st and 10, they're going to bring a man in motion, but hand it off to Jason Huntley up the middle for only 3 yards. As Jason Huntley has had a hard time getting anything on the day, only 30 yards on 10 carries. Now 2nd and 7, Genty's looking to pass. He gets sacked, and this time it is a fumble, as Reese is going to pick it up. And just an awful day from this offensive line, as they have given up a ton of sacks, a ton of tackle for losses, and it cost them this time. Now 1st and 10, under 3 minutes left, so that's going to be a screen pass that only picks up 1. Now 3rd and 9, Aggies trying to get a deep stop here. That's going to be a toss out to Letton. He's going to be tackled, check that, pushed out of bounds at the 8 after 8 yards, and it'll be a 4th and 1. Now 2nd and 10, after the Aggies get the ball back after the punt, and that's going to be another sack, this time by Sanders. Sets the Aggies up with a 3rd and 17, as Genty is going to try to get something here, as he's going to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. They do have all 3 of their timeouts, so you can punt it away here and hopefully get it back if your defense can get a stop. Now under a minute 30 left, that's going to be a handoff to Henderson, and this could possibly seal it here, as the Aggies are going to call a timeout with a demoralizing run, as they do finally use all their timeouts and force a third down, and Troy's just going to knee it, but the Aggies will get the ball back. Only 16 seconds left on the clock as Genty's got to get something going here. Anthony Muse going deep. Genty gets it to him, and that's going to be a 42-yard pickup, and the Aggies are in field goal range. Clock stops because Anthony Muse got hurt on the play. Aggies trying to get a little bit more field positions. It's going to be a deep toss to Drew Dan, but no! It's picked off as Nick Genty underthrew him, and that's going to be your ball game as New Mexico State's going to drop to 3-1 as Troy improves to 3-1. 1-0 in conference play as Jamarius Henderson is your player of the game. What a close game this was. New Mexico State just came up short. Nick Genty did not look great at all today. The offensive line didn't look great. The run game had a hard time getting anything going, as Christian Gibson had the most yards on the ground with 49 on 6 carries. Anthony Muse had a pretty decent day. Him and Drew Dan, 58, 59 receptions, as the offensive line was awful. Louis Falmasino had 13 tackles on the day. But next week we take on the San Jose State Aggies and look to finally pick up our 4th win on the season as we take on a 1-2 club. I'm Pred Hunter Gaming. Make sure you hit the like and sub button, and I'm out.